Thank you very much for that warm welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What an evening we are having. First things first, can we get a huge warm round of applause for all the great staff working here tonight at the Doubletree? Make it louder so they can hear you in the kitchen. They've been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for your service at front of house and behind the scenes as well. Thank you also to our menu sponsors tonight, all the lovely drams that we've had with our food. Diageo for Johnny Walker. Yes, shh. Thank you, guys. Diageo for Johnny Walker, celebratory blend. Beam Suntory for the Glen Geary, and Loch Lomond Group for the Glen Scotia Victoriana, paired with the dessert. Let's hear it for all those fantastic drams that we have this evening. And of course, welcome to our viewers on the live stream. It's lovely to have you with us this evening. A bit of business that we had earlier in the night here was our charitable contribution to that fantastic organisation, The Ben. And I'm pleased to say that your contributions led towards a prize draw, the result of which I have, and you will be getting a case of whisky donated by Edrington. We will bring the prize to you, and our winner is Kirsty Nicholson. Where are you, Kirsty? Let's make some noise for Kirsty. There we go. Absolutely brilliant, Kirsty. There you go. You've made about 400 pals there instantly. Well done. Have a great night. We'll sort you out with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great order and attention towards the stage now as we begin our awards. And what a competition we have for you this evening. 167 Scotch whiskies in the finals from 53 companies, 42 judges and 3 new categories. And remember, only 3 medals in the 14 taste categories are presented. That's gold, silver and bronze. So much to come tonight. It is the biggest night of the year in Scotch whisky. And here to find out more and here to tell us about all this awards this year, please welcome to the stage chair of the judging panel. It is Professor Alan Wolstenholme.
Good. Better and better. Okay. Thanks to you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the judging panel, a warm welcome to the 3rd Annual Scottish Awards. We're delighted to be back live and to see you all here tonight in person in Glasgow. It's a major restart for these awards, which have become a fantastic addition to the Scotch whisky business calendar. Tonight, for the first time, we celebrate on St Andrew's Day, giving us a new opportunity to celebrate Scotland's greatest global product on the National Day of Celebration in Scotland. Given that the day can sometimes be slightly overlooked, I'm sure we can all agree that it will be great to look forward to an annual November 30th dinner, which is an authentic celebration of Scotch and Scotland. The team at KD Media have worked very hard to keep the show on the road this year through the pandemic, and thank you all for making the effort to join us. There are 320 of us in all present, and many have travelled far to be here. Thank you to the 58 distilleries and bottlers who have embraced these awards, appreciating their true potential. There are many drinks competitions around the world, but there can be no doubt in the mind of any whisky drinker as to what it means to win a prestigious Scottish Whisky Award here in Scotland. It's my great pleasure to chair the judging panel of the competition. This process included the blind tasting of a wide range of wonderful whiskies, together with the detailed analysis of written business entries. The two-dimensional approach of business and taste has been a great success. It allows us not just to nose and taste, but also to truly understand the hard work behind the scenes of running a successful whisky business. 42 judges assembled again this year, and please check out the lineup. It truly is one of the most experienced and technically accomplished tasting and business panels in the history of the whisky competitions. Thank you, judges, for your hard work and attention to our rigorous quality standards in the judging process. Right, if you want to give a judges, if you like to stand up, or if you want to give a wave, hooray! We couldn't do it without them. Our taste competition this year was assessed back in August, live in person in Edinburgh. We were served a grand total of 190 whiskies in a seamless transit of flights over the course of an entire day. As many of you will know, blind tasting focuses the mind and concentrates on taste, flavor, and finish. It ensures that no matter what type of producer you are, small, independent, family-run, or part of a global multinational, all samples are treated equally and without the benefit of a name or exact age statement. We also sent samples to a number of international judges, and their assessments were duly recorded and incorporated into the overall results. And Bernard, particularly good that you've managed to join us. Thank you. We are fortunate to have world-leading whisky experts on our distinguished judging panel, which of course ensures the quality of the decisions reached. Winning one of these awards means that your product has scored the highest marks awarded by some of the most experienced and expert whisky noses in the world. The Scottish Whisky Awards have an important role to play in highlighting the rising number of new and emerging distilleries, which are full of young people, and some not so young, with ambitious plans and ideas. Within our business competition, we enjoyed reading about creative thinking, innovation, community efforts, sustainability leaders, and global ambition. The world of modern Scotch brings endlessly fascinating stories to tell and whiskies to enjoy. Next year is Scotland's Year of Stories, and these awards give us all the inspiration to study and share the numerous world-leading efforts that take place on the ground in the Scotch whisky industry, and all the efforts ongoing to make sure that we are front and centre in global whisky, particularly in the drive to become carbon neutral. As part of the business competition, we also have the opportunity to discuss and research individuals who have dedicated their careers to Scotch whisky. It's my great pleasure tonight to announce the first recipient of the Jim Swan Award for Services to Scotch Whisky. This award, which recognises a career-long contribution to Scotch, goes to a very special scientist who helped develop and encourage the adoption of the Scotch whisky flavour wheel. We can look forward to hearing more about this later in the evening. All of these efforts in judging, tasting, researching, reading, discussing, and marking comes down to one common aim for everyone here tonight. Successful as it is, we can and must do more to promote Scotch whisky. We cannot tell the world too often that Scotch whisky is the premier whisky of choice for the responsible and discerning whisky drinker. The growing number of distilleries in newer whisky nations mean that we cannot be complacent if we wish to retain our crown as the home of all that is best in whisky. I'm sure that continued efforts of the Scottish Whisky Awards will help us promote the success of every individual whisky business. So, thank you all for embracing the Scottish Whisky Awards. We have an enviable history as the global home of distilling, and Scotch has the reputation which everyone else wants. We are not, however, the only country making good whisky, so let's shout about our achievements and publicise the medals and awards gained here tonight with the message loud and clear that Scotch is simply the best whiskey on the planet. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much. What about that? A brilliant and, as always, rousing speech. Let's hear it for Professor Alan Wolstenholme. No idea where his hand was going there. Thank God it was just the water. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are up and running on with the show. Our first award of tonight is always a popular one. It is Digital Marketing Campaign of the Year. And it's sponsored by Michael Laird Architects. And to help announce our winner, please welcome to the stage CEO Tim Griffin. Lovely to see you, Tim. Thank you for joining us. Okay, our finalists in this category are Ardna Murkin Distillery for AD 09-2001 single malt. Feel free to applaud for all our finalists. Ardgowan Distillery for Ardgowan Clydebuilt and Ardgowan Discovery. And Clynelish Distillery for the story of Clynelish. There you go. Now our winner was praised for injecting a real sense of fun into an innovative campaign which leads from the front. So Tim, it is over to you.
Thank you, Liz. So the winner of the Digital Marketing Campaign of the Year 2021 is Ardna Murkin Distillery.
No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not earn. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not earn. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not earn. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not earn. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you.
We will be having a little bit of interview with some of the winners, and I think your enthusiasm draws me to you. I know you weren't expecting this. How do you feel then, first prize of the night? You look like you're absolutely delighted.
I'm just waiting for the bus home, really, now.
There's the excitement, the bus home.
No, thank you so much. It's been tough. Like, we were launching our first whiskey in the middle of a global pandemic. We are ecstatic. Thank you so much. And I'm really delighted to be nominated in such a popular category as well with all the other entries. So thank you for everything.
Well, listen, not just nominated, but category winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ardna Murkin Distillery. Take a bow. Love that. We'll bounce the mic back and forward, not for everyone, but just when you see a nice reaction, we'll just jump on it, and the party continues way into the night there. Right, we are well and truly underway. For you at home and you in the room, let's continue now with Newcomer of the Year. This award is sponsored by Rankin & Sons, and to present the award, please welcome their commercial director. It's Jim Rankin. Lovely to see you again, Jim. Welcome up here, and let's have a look at the runners and riders in this one. Our finalists are Ardna Murkin Distillery, Alpha Whisky, Baracro Distillery, Isle of Raasay Distillery, and Wee Spirits. What about that? What a lineup there. Okay, our judging panel found that this is an encouraging and inspiring exercise, but there was a clear winner who had a unique position in the market and has made an enormous impact in a short space of time. So, Jim, could you do the honours, please?
I will, Des. The winner of Newcomer of the Year, sponsored by Rankin, is Isle of Raasay.
Let's have a wee chat. Since you were partying and screaming there, go on, talk us through this. Tell us about this team you've got with you.
We have the most amazing team on Rassie, and Callum's just left, but someone who came back to Rassie, who's done all of our digital marketing and media, is just, it's amazing to have that, and this is fantastic. Thank you very much.
It's really good. Thank you very much. All the best to you. Fantastic. Let's hear it for Isle of Rassie Distillery. I love that. We've got a great team. He's just left. Well, it's going well then, isn't it? Congratulations. Enjoy your celebrations and your recruitment drive. Our next award was a hugely popular category and one in which the panel were delighted to see so much activity. It is the product launch of the year, and it is presented by Saverglass. To present this award, please welcome to the stage their sales manager for Scotland and Ireland. It's Kirsten Geoghegan. Lovely to have you here, Kirsten. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's have a look at our finalists. And they are Ardnamurchan Distillery for AD 09-2001. Arbiki Distillery for 1794, Highland Rye. Badachro Distillery for Badachro Single Malts. Distell International for Black Bottle, the Alchemy Series. Eden Mill St Andrews for Hip Flask Series 16 and 17. North Star Spirits for Single Cask 5-year-old from the Glasgow Distillery. And finally, Weems Malts for Untold Riches. What a group of finalists. The judges commended our winner for its innovation, attention to detail in the entry, and for using multiple promotional challenges to deliver international sales success. Well, Kirsten, please now reveal our winner.
Thank you. The winner of the product launch of the year, sponsored by Saverglass, is the AD 09-2001 by Ardnamurchan.
They have done it again, ladies and gentlemen. What about this? Winners again, the winner of product launch of the year. Let's give it up for Ardnamurchan Distillery. What a year they have had, by the way, and what a night they are having. Look at that. We move on. Another prestigious award, and here it is. It is for Independent Bottler of the Year. And please welcome to the stage, from the Scottish Whisky Awards judging panel, it's James Campbell. Straight in there, James. I like that, big man. Right, let's take a look at our finalists. And they are Douglas Lang & Co. Hannah Whisky Merchants. Morrison Scotch Whisky Distillers. Murray McDavid. Na Breden. North Star Spirits. And Robert Graham. Now, a little bit different here. This was a highly contested category and resulted in our judging panel awarding both a highly commended award and an overall winner. Now, for a highly commended winner, we do have an award for you, but please stay in your seats and we will bring that trophy to you. I know, we could have just let you come up and embarrass you, but I thought we would tell you up front that we'll get the award to you, and by God, you deserve it. The company impressed our judges with fantastic sales figures in a very difficult year. So first of all, for that highly commended, James, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Des. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the highly commended award for Independent Bottler of the Year goes to Morrison Scotch Whisky Distillers.
Well done to you, Morrison. And now to our winner, whose entry the judges described as outstanding. They were praised for the number of charitable contributions made, whilst also increasing turnover. The passion and effort put into the theme throughout the range was clear, and judges supported the analogue route to market. So, James, it's time for our winner, please.
Thank you. The winner of the Independent Bottler of the Year is North Star Spirits.
Congratulations, well done. How are you, big man? How are you? What about this from North Star Spirits, ladies and gentlemen? Where is Ian Danger Croucher? Come on, my friends. Listen, pal, where are you taking me? What a year, well, she's away, right? Just me and you, big man. What a year it's been. We spoke last year. Tell us about your last 12 months.
It's been tremendous. Thanks to Kira. Thanks to people that have supported us for selling us whiskey to bottle to put our stamp on it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Just all big thank you.
And Danger is your middle name. How did you get that name?
It was a Christian. It was at birth.
Yep.
It was my parents. They seen me when I came out of the womb. They was like,
I love improv night. This is great.
They're like that. My dad said when you came out, you were like,
You sound like you've been stopped by the police.
Jesus. Right, Davey. Off you go, right. Right, okay. Right, what's the next award, everybody? No.
No, I'm sure that worked in your head. But Ian, big man, great to see you and well done, all right, pal?
Thank you,
care,
Desi,
mate.
baby. I love you.
Anytime. Absolutely great. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Danger Croucher and North Star Spirits. Yes, they call him Danger because he is just spreading COVID around the room. Thanks very much. I need a lateral flow. This is the do where anything can happen, by the way. I love it. So, part of this year's judging involved the detailed assessment of a number of initiatives which judges have agreed are deserving of commendation. Now, some of the material assessed appeared in categories, but in the judging process, some great achievements just missed out. So this is a special moment. This year, we present the Judges' Awards of Merit, and there are 4 distilleries which will take away commendations which we will bring to you. To tell us more about the recipients of these awards, please welcome back to the stage our friend, Chair of the Judging Panel, Alan Wolstenholme.
Our first Judges Award of Merit is presented for contribution to an island community during lockdown. The panel enjoyed reading about the great things achieved by the team at this relatively new distillery and their ability to welcome visitors during extremely tough times. We're delighted to present this Award of Merit to Ardnahoe Distillery and Hunter Lane. Congratulations. Our second Judges Award of Merit is presented to a team which worked incredibly hard to retain the interest of tourist visitors throughout lockdown restrictions. The Judges Award of Merit goes to Kingsbarns Distillery. We present another Merit Award for community contribution. This goes to one of the oldest distilleries, which in an incredibly challenging year still managed to raise 25,000 quid for Maggie's. Our Award of Merit goes to Tomatin Distillery. Congratulations to Tomatin. And finally, this company delivered an exceptional effort in driving their business up the sustainability agenda, something I know that they've been doing for decades, with a commitment to biodiversity in the local area and by eliminating fossil fuels from the distillery site. For sustainability, the Judges Award of Merit goes to Glenmorangie. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you, and sincerely well done. Back to you, Dave. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done to all of those fantastic companies, and once again, thank you to Alan Wilstonholme. Thank you very much. What a special night already, and it continues as we move onwards now to the all-important Taste Awards. And we are delighted to kick off our categories with the award for Blended Scotch Whisky. Now, we are going to present our 3 medalists in reverse order, as you would expect: bronze, silver, then gold. We will welcome our gold award winners to the stage, so please stay seated if you're silver or bronze. To present the prizes, please welcome to the stage from the judging panel, it's Dave Brown. Lovely to see you again, Dave. All right, our finalists in this category are Black Bottle Double Cask, Black Bottle Island Smoke, Clansman Blended Scotch, Loch Lomond Signature Blended Scotch, and the Glen Lee. Let's hear it for all our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. And now over to you, Dave.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The bronze medal goes to Clansman Loch Lomond Group. The silver medal goes to Black Bottle Double Cask from Distill International. And the gold medal for blended Scotch whisky goes to Black Bottle from Distill International.
This is the most awkwardly short piece of music that has ever been created. Let's just watch them in silence here and just imagine what they're saying to each other. They're saying, keep smiling, he'll stop talking in a minute. I'm going to interview them just to wind them up, really. The This is oh, lovely. Right, Distell, come on, you need to talk to me here. Oh, wow. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're on. So what do we think? Gold and silver in this category. I mean, can you believe this is happening?
No, we're absolutely over the moon. Black Bottle's been a brand that's around since 1879. So as a team, we are absolutely thrilled with this. We've been working so hard over the last couple of years with new innovation, new ways to talk to consumers. So this is absolutely spectacular, and we're really grateful.
What do you think the key then is to how you've kept going and improved standards over the last year or two then?
We've really just listened to what consumers want. We've worked hard as a blending team as well. It comes down to the spirit itself, so it's a combination of those things.
Well, all of those things have taken you here. Not just gold, but silver as well. Let them celebrate. Let's hear it for Distell International, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, pal. Oh, that's so funny. Absolutely brilliant. Well done to them. Gold and silver there. Loch Lomond Group as well. And the bronze, congratulations to you. We continue now with the blends. Next award is for Blended Scotch Whisky Aged, sponsored by Bar Printers. And a great lineup of finalists. And they are Artful Dodger Whisky Collective, 1978, 41-year-olds. Black Bottle, 10-year-olds. Crafted Blend Series 11-year-old Half and Half, and Crafted Blend Series 12-year-old Sumas 2, and Speaker North Star Spirits. Let's hear it for all our finalists in this category. And let's go through the winners. The bronze medal goes to Black Bottle 10-year-old from Distell International. The silver medal goes to Artful Dodger Whisky Collective Blended Scotch, 1978, 41-year-olds. And the gold medal for Blended Scotch Whisky Aged, sponsored by Bar Printers, goes to, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Speaker by North Star Spirits. Come on up. For many reasons, I hope they do not win again tonight. I'm serious, they're a great bunch actually. You can see the atmosphere that they bring. Let's hear it one more time for North Star Spirits. And it's Spiker. Spiker, that's the name of it. Felt like I got a bit of a spiker there, to be honest with you. That was an interesting few seconds of my life. On to our next award. It's a special one. It is for Single Grain Scotch Whisky. Lots happening in the market now. Delighted to see this category grow from strength to strength. To present the award, please welcome to the stage from our judging panel, it's David Moore. I tell you what, a good turn of pace there, David. You were right up.
Can't match Ian Croucher's approach.
Do not match Ian Croucher in any way, is all I'll say to you. That's good, but you're getting nice and close anyway. That's nice for closing up.
Note to self, if you've not been to a party for 2 years, try and remember your bow tie. You need to borrow one from the folk at reception.
Oh, you didn't get a... Oh, yes, exactly. What, is this
not a bad effort, though. I think it's okay, Des.
Oh, so this is the tie you borrowed from reception?
I think I got away with it.
I think you got away with it until we walked around and went, oh, God, there's the concierge looking smart tonight.
I did draw attention to it, Desmond.
You shouldn't have said anything. Told you to hide it.
Hey, we're all young.
Well, absolutely. Can I go on with my work here, or are you?
I prefer just to monologue myself, actually.
This is the weirdest awards ceremony I've ever done. It feels like we could have just done this at the bar. It's like a conversation.
I always wanted to meet you, Pam.
I tell you what, it's great to see you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our evening's entertainment. God willing, the variant kicks in about half an hour and we're all getting pinged in the morning.
I had my booster last night. Yes.
You had your booster last night. I've no idea what you mean by that, David, but good luck to you, pal. That's why you're wearing the dodgy tie. We have a varied lineup of finalists, and here they are. First up, Arbiki Highland Rye, 1794. Loch Lomond Single Grain. Loch Lomond Single Grain Peated. Select Grain Series 13-year-old North, a British distillery. Spearheads. And Wee Smoky. Let's hear it for all our finalists. David, it's over to you, my pal. Let's do it. Who have we got then?
Is bronze the worst, Des?
we don't want to say the phrase bronze is the worst. If you could rephrase that.
Bronze is the third best. Is that right?
Exactly, yes.
Bronze medal, Select Grain Series, 13-year-old North British Distillery from Murray McDavid. Well done. Silver medal. Well done, guys. Loch Lomond Single Grain.
Well done.
Gold medal. Single grain Scotch whisky, Spearhead from Loch Lomond Group. Well done.
Oh, well done. Let's hear it one more time for Loch Lomond Group. What about that? Well done also to Murray McDavid. Okay, we are about halfway through these awards. God knows what's going to happen next. We are almost onto the wonderful world of single malt whiskey. But first, one of the fastest growing categories of whiskies and our popular award for blended malt. Yeah, let's do this. To present the medals, please welcome on stage from the judging panel, Mark Crothall. Thank you, Mark. Now, we received well over 20 entries into this category. We have selected the top scoring 18 to progress to the finals. Quite a lot to read. So for some of the larger final categories, what we're doing is placing them for you at home on your screens and also on our screens for our live audience as well. Have a good look at these amazing finalists. Congratulations to all of them. Let's get a round of applause for all our finalists in this category, ladies and gentlemen. But time for the bronze, silver and gold. And Mark, it's over to you.
Thanks, Thanks. Good evening. The bronze medal goes to Supersonic Mark II from North Star Spirits. And the silver medal goes to Ardgowan Distillery, Clyde-built Shipwright. But the gold medal for blended malt Scotch whisky goes to Supersonic Mark IV by North Star Spirits. Congratulations.
Winning again. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a night they're having. North Star Spirits. Well done. Fantastic achievement, and the celebrations do continue. And the awards continue as well. We move on now to the Aged Blended Malt category. This award will be presented by a member of the Scottish Whisky Awards judging panel. So let's please welcome to the stage Karen Somerville. Thank you very much, Karen. Lovely to see you. Great company at the table as well. We've loved that tonight. Okay, our finalists in this category are Artful Dodger Whisky Collective, Burnside, 1989. The Lockdown Lock-In Dram, Great Drams Ventures. The Vatting Series, 11-year-old The Speysiders, Murray McDavid. And the Vatting Series, 6-year-old Peatside, Murray McDavid. Okay, Karen, please do the honours for us.
So the bronze medal goes to the Vatting Series 11-year-old, the Speysiders. The silver medal goes to the Vatting Series 6-year-old, Peatside. And the gold medal for blended malt Scotch whisky aged goes to Artful Dodger Whisky Collective, Burnside, 1989.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big noise for this one. Big celebration in the room. They've done it. Well done to the Artful Dodger Whisky Collective. What a great night. Big emotions, big celebrations. I hope you're getting that sense wherever you're watching us this evening. And our next award is for Single Malt No Age Statement. This category is sponsored by our lovely friends at Berlin Packaging UK. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here with us this evening, but have sent this video message from their sales and NPD manager, David McDonald.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the finalists in this year's Scottish Whisky Awards. The finalists in Single Malt No Age Statement category, sponsored by Berlin Packaging UK, are appearing on screen before you now. Let me take this opportunity to raise a glass to you all and wish you the very best of luck. And now back to you, Des. Slàinte mhath.
Slàinte mhath. Thank you very much to David there, David McDonald, ladies and gentlemen, who's managed to drink almost all the whiskey in that bar behind him. Well done, pal. Must be absolutely steaming right now. No wonder he's not here. As always, a brilliant lineup. You can see it on your screens, as David mentioned, and obviously for everyone here in the main venue, we've got it up on the large screens. Too many to read. Go through, have a look, find out more about them. Just to remind you, we're also going to present a Single Malt No Age Statement Peated Award, which is coming up right after this one. So lots of interest in this style of whiskey. Let's find out who has come out on top. Time to find out our medal winners. And our bronze medal goes to Glasgow 1770, the original. Well done. Our silver medal goes to Glen Scotia Double Cask. Time for the big one. The gold medal for Single Malt No Age Statement, sponsored by Berlin Packaging, is Glenmorangie Signet. Well done. Let's hear it one more time for Glenmorangie. Congratulations. A big win there. And the big awards keep coming. As promised, some lovely smoky peated whiskies. Our next category is single malt, no age statement peated. This category is sponsored by In Drinks, the new national trade show for the drinks business, coming to Edinburgh in May of next year. To present this award, please welcome to the stage the sales director, Susie Hall. Cannot wait for that event, by the way. It's going to be absolutely magic, a real game changer. All right, please enjoy our terrific lineup of peated products which have made it to the finals. Have a look at the screens in front of you at home and in the room here tonight. All 19 producers have done magnificently getting to this stage. Let's get a round of applause for all our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. But Susie, we can only have 3 medal winners. Let's find out who our medal winners are.
So the bronze medal goes to Chaos number 2, North Star Spirits. The silver medal goes to Buckerhaven. Hopefully. Buckerhaven. And Tokadar. I know I've pronounced that wrong, so forgive me. And then the gold medal for Best Single Malt No Age Statement Peated, sponsored by In Drinks, goes to Glasgow 1770 Peated.
Do you know what? We haven't spoken to anyone for a while, so you'll do. In all seriousness, the gold medal here, you saw the standard, you saw the number and the quality of the finalists. What does this mean to you?
Well, just to be nominated against such great competition is absolutely an honour, so thank you very much. And it's really down to our distillers, really Tom and Alex, absolutely, and the rest of the team of distillers who are here with us tonight, so thank you guys and well done.
I tell you what an effort. The big man, you're taking Movember seriously. You really are going for it. What a team here. Well done for thanking the guys, and that is an amazing win tonight. Well done to the Glasgow Distillery. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, the pronunciations are going to get more and more entertaining as the nights go on, but that really took it for me. Buckerhaven Crocodile is my favourite so far. Strap yourselves in to when I start to read them out, which is just about to happen. Next up, the rare treats of the single cask, and 2 new categories this year to enjoy. Our first of these is the single cask 12-year-old and under. And to present this award, please welcome from our judging panel, Adrian Gomez. Here we go, wish me luck. Let's do this. Our finalists are Alpha 1 Royal Brackla, Ardna Murkin 5-year-olds, Ben Rinnis 9-year-olds, Bruichladdie Lochendal 10-year-olds, Bunnahabhain, 11-year-olds. Culila, 8-year-olds. Eden Mill Hip Flask Series number 16. Eden Mill Hip Flask Series number 17. Glen Geary, Minnesota, 2012. Isle of Rassay, single malt peated. And Orkney, 12-year-old. What about that for pronunciations, ladies and gentlemen? That's a complete accident, by the way. Adrian, some amazing contenders here, and you can see them from home and in the room as well, but we can only have 3 medal winners, so it's over to you, my friend.
Okay, the bronze medal goes to Brooke Laddie, Lockendale, 10-year-old, Series 014. The silver medal goes to Glen Geary, Minnesota, 2012. And the gold medal for single cast 12-year-old and under is Bunnahabhain 11-year-old Series 12 by North Star Spirits.
Again, this run of success continues. They are smiling from ear to ear as they should. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for North Star Spirits. Well done. What an event they are having. What a year they've had as well. Congratulations to all in that category. Now, to our older relatives, our next category is single cask age 13 and over. Some real treats were enjoyed by the judging panel with this category. To present this award, please welcome to the stage from the judging panel, Rosemary Gallagher. Lovely to see you again, Rosemary. Right, let's run through our finalists, and they are Alpha 2 Croft & Gay Madeira Cask, Auchentoshan Series 16, Auchentoshan 1998, Auchentoshan Distillery Cask 1997 Oloroso, Blair Athol, Dalwhinnie, Glen Moray, Linkwood, Loch Lomond Inchfad, the Lochfine Bunnahabhain, and Tober Moray. Let's get a big round of applause for all our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. And Rosemary, please do the honours and announce our medal winners, please.
Hi. So in the single cast 13 years old and over, bronze medal goes to Blair Athol, 14-year-old Series 14 North Star Spirits. Silver medal goes to Lochfine Bunnahabhain, 14-year-olds. And the gold medal goes for single cask age 13 over to Auchentoshan Distillery Cask 1997 Oloroso.
We haven't done an interview in a wee minute, so just talk us through it. I can tell. As soon as I walk towards him, he says, "Oh, Jesus, that's great." So you want to thank God, first of all, obviously. Secondly, just talk us through what this means to you as a business.
Auchentoshan is it's one of their brands there. We're triple distilled all year round. Like,
normally in the Scotch industry, it's double distilled, and we're triple distilled all year round, and we're slightly different. And for me, I'm nervous as shit here, like, to be honest.
I think you're doing brilliantly, mate. Absolutely. Go for it, big man.
I wasn't expecting it, like, but no, it's like there's fantastic people in the room here, and I've worked in the industry for 10, 15 years now, like, across the board, and it's a great bunch of people, it's a great industry to work in, and everybody in this room is a winner.
You're absolutely right. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? Said he was nervous, and yet he spoke like a president or prime minister. I love that. Let's hear it for Auchentoshan Distillery. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't that lovely? I had no idea what the hell was happening for the first 30 seconds of that. And there we go. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Just when somebody speaks in that accent, I just naturally shite myself. So I was glad we got all right there. We're on to the final stretch. Some very special awards for our aged single malts, as well as our ultimate award of the night still to come, which is Scottish Whisky Distillery of the Year. That is on the way very shortly. First in our single malts are the sprightly Aged Under 12, sponsored by Winter & Company. And to present this award, please welcome to the stage Maxine McGrath. No worries, there we go. Thank you for that. So first, a fabulous list of finalists. There are far, far too many to run through. You can see them at home on your feed, on your screens now, and also on the screens around us here in the main hall. They're in the programmes as well. Have a look at them. My goodness, what a lineup. They all deserve a huge cheer and round of applause for our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. So Maxine, it's down to you to reveal who's won the medals. Off you go.
Bronze medal goes to Ben Romick Cask, Strength Vintage 2009 Batch 4. The silver medal goes to Deveron 10-year-old from Macduff Distillery. And finally, the gold medal for a single malt under 12-year-old goes to Lafroig 10-year-old.
Happy days, big man. How are you feeling about that?
Fantastic days, absolutely brilliant, very chuffed. Yep.
You ran all the way from there to up here. I can hear your team cheering in the background. Any words for them?
Yeah, fantastic team, work with them every day, they're an absolute joy. Special shout out to Ron Welsh, Master Blender, who can't be here tonight, so he's the man behind this. So, yeah.
You did it for Ron, you gave him a great mention there. Well done, let's hear it for that Lafroig 10-year-old. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. You're just staying up, aye. Very good. To be fair, there is no step there. That could have, well, there's a blame, there's a claim. You're right to have done that. Good on you. Next up, our 12-year-old single malts. A popular price point, lots of products to choose from here. This category is sponsored by Cooper Software and IFS. And to present the award, please welcome to the stage their Chief Commercial Officer. It's David Greenlee. Thank you, David. Great to see you, my friend, and well done to all our finalists. You can see them now in all their glory on your screens at home and in the room. Some amazing and excellent names in there, all worthy of their place in the final and worthy of our appreciation. Let's applaud all our finalists in the single malt 12-year-old category. And now, David, it's over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal goes to Boo Nahanen, 12 years old. The silver medal goes to Glen Morangi Lasanta, 12-year-old. A pleasure to announce the gold medal for single malt 12-year-olds, sponsored by Cooper Software and IFS, goes to Glen Morangi, the Accord 12-year-old.
Let me speak to you very quickly. Silver and gold, a couple of awards tonight. Just talk us through the atmosphere, how you've coped in the last year, how you feeling now.
All good, happy days, yeah. It's been a busy year, it's been a bit challenging, but yeah, all good.
You've got through the other side, it is all good. Let's hear it for them one more time for Glen Morangi, ladies and gentlemen. And let's be honest, it is all good, and sometimes that's all you need to say. Onwards to our next age range in the single malts, and it is our single malts aged 13 to 16. To present this award, please welcome on stage from the Scottish Whisky Awards judging panel, it's Karen Walker. Thank you, Karen, and thank you to everyone that's been part of this amazing competition. Our finalists are with you now. Have a look at home, have a look on screens here as well. What a list we have in front of us. Let's hear it for all our finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's probably the wrong time to do the shush, but thank you for your help there. That was it. Okay, Karen, it's for you to announce our medal winners. Who have we got?
Thank you, Des. Okay, the bronze medal goes to Glen Morangi, Cognac Cask Finish 13-year-old. Silver medal goes to Aberfeldy Madeira Cask 16-year-old. Gold medal for the single malt aged 13 to 16-year-old goes to Glen Scotia 15-year-old.
And they've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Well done to Glen Scotia for the big win there. What about that? Well, may you celebrate. They're going wild here. That is so good to see. Up next, it's single malts aged 17 to 20-year-olds, and we're delighted to welcome to the stage from the judging panel. Oh, come on. We love this man. He's been mentioned already. It's Bernhard Schaefer. How are you? As are you. Bernhard, what a pleasure to have you here. How are you, sir?
Well, COVID, 5 kilos extra. Lockdown.
Measuring your year and how many kilos you've gained.
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. We have so much in common with Germany, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, oh my. No idea what was happening there. It's been one of those nights. I'll try and read these names and let's see how we get on. Our finalists, I can't believe I'm trying this. Oh my God, he's judging me, right. Ardbeg, 19-year-olds. Altmore, 18-year-olds. Bunahaven, 18-year-olds. What do we think?
Bunahaven, well.
Yeah, good.
Try yourself.
We'll try that. Okay.
Kragalachi?
I would say...
No, it's wrong.
Craig Gellicke,
Yeah, good.
18-year-olds.
Yeah.
Deanston, 18-year-olds.
It's easy. Oh, no, that's a
Glenn Geary, 17-year-old. The Renaissance, third chapter.
You're the pro.
This feels like primary 2 all over again. Glenn Geary, 1999, wine cask matured. Glen Scotia, 18-year-olds. Glen Morangy, 18-year-olds. Glen Morangy, 19-year-olds. Leadchig, 18-year-old. Tobar Mori. Come on. Loch Lomond, 18-year-old. And Royo Bracla, Paolo Cortado, 18-year-old. Bernhard. Now in German. No. Go for it, Bernhard. It's so good to see you. Thanks for making the effort, mate.
You should do a record with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I was told not to say anything, but of course I don't obey.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
2 things. Germans adore and love Scotch whiskey. And we hate Brexit. Okay, bronze medal. I want to say something. 11 contenders?
Yeah.
I've been to 9 of them. Bronze medal goes to Glen Geary. Been there. Lovely distillery, lovely whiskey. Silver medal, Deanston. Go there. It's worth a visit. Been there as well. And the gold medal winner for single malt whiskey, 7 to 20 years old, goes to Glen Geary, 17-year-old, the Renaissance third chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for this fantastic distillery. One more time for Glen Geary. And let's all go to Bernard's hotel room for a party. Mad. Wow, right, next. Don't know what's happening here, right? We've got our final taste award of the night it's for some of the most treasured whiskies in our competition. It is, of course, the single malt aged 21 and over. And we're delighted to welcome back our sponsors for this category, Sanderson Weatherall. Please give a warm welcome to the stage. Can I introduce the guy? Christian Humphreys. Thank you very much. That's good. No, that's... Listen, it's one of those nights, it doesn't matter. Christian, you walked up to silence. Can we get a round of applause for Christian Humphreys? There you go. I know. You don't need music. You bring your own rhythm, big man. That's what I like to say. I thought I styled that out there for you, right? Christian, we're going to have a go at doing these finalists. They're fantastic. Let's do this. First of all, we have Aberfeldy, 21-year-olds. Aberfeldy Madeira Cask, 21-year-olds. Ardbeg, 25-year-olds. Altmore, 21-year-olds. Ben Romach, age 21 years. Bunnahabhain, 25-year-olds. Glen Scotia, 25-year-olds. Glenmorangie Grand Vintage Malt, 1996. Royal Bracla, 21-year-olds. And finally, Tobermory, 23-year-old. Let's hear it for our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. Christian, it's over to you, pal.
Thank you. Not quite sure how I follow that brilliant presentation, but for me, the bronze medal goes to Bunnahabhain, 25-year-old. The silver medal goes to Altmore, 21-year-old. And the gold medal for single malt, 21-year-old and over, sponsored by Sanderson Weatherall, goes to Royal Bracla, 21-year-old.
That they're not here this evening. Christian's away with it. We might try and get them on Zoom. I don't know. Are we doing the Zoom? Have we got a Zoom? Anybody? No? Someone said there might be a Zoom, and now someone's waving frantically at the back of the room saying there's no Zoom. So, Christian, can I just say, well done for winning this category.
Thank you very much, yeah.
Congratulations. The reason why we didn't give you music on the way up is because we knew you were going to get it on the way back down. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Christian. And, of course, Royal Bracla, 21-year-old. Congratulations. Lovely jubbly. We are racing through these. It's now time for our penultimate award of the evening, and we're delighted to present a very special award. Shh. The Dr. Jim Swan Award for Services to Scotch Whisky seeks to recognise the dedication of the industry's unsung heroes who have provided outstanding services to Scotch whisky throughout their career. To tell us more about the recipient of this year's award, please welcome back to the stage for the third time this evening, Chair of the Judging Panel, it's Alan Wolstenholme.
Thanks, Des. Tonight, on behalf of the panel of judges, I am delighted to announce the first ever recipient of the Jim Swan Award for Services to Scotch Whisky. It's a pleasure and a privilege to present an award to an individual who's a true unsung hero of the Scotch whisky industry, a woman who pioneered the art of understanding the senses and who, as a working mother in the 1970s, was well ahead of her time. Our recipient tonight has led a distinguished and perhaps under-recognized career, developing a vital tool which we all take very much for granted these days. She co-invented, along with her colleagues at Pentland Scotch Whisky Research, the Scotch Whisky Flavour Wheel, the first of its type in the world. As we know, the wheel has since been enhanced and its use has spread across the world. It has been adapted by authors, academics, and scientists. It's been developed by designers, innovators, and marketeers. And we've seen it widely adopted in brewing, wine, in coffee, and even in chocolate. The Scotch Whisky Flavour Wheel is a global success, and our recipient very much deserves recognition for a significant contribution to the industry we all love. And so tonight, we are delighted to announce, the worst kept secret in the world, because it's in your programme, that the recipient of the 2021 Dr. Jim Swan Award for Services to Scotch Whisky is Sheila Birtles. Sheila is a particularly appropriate recipient of the award due to her close working relationship with Jim Swan himself. They worked together at Pentland's Scotch Whisky Research, now the Scotch Whisky Research Institute, on the subject of whisky analysis and flavour. They were a formidable and fun team, dispatched all over the country to test, train and develop distillery staff on their understanding of flavour and taste. Whilst Jim and others spent much time on analysis and identifying the chemical conjurer components of whisky, Sheila translated that into the world of associations and perceptions. Her work in developing the language and encouraging the uptake of the whisky wheel was immense, along with a very considerable effort of creating the terminology and the descriptions that went into it, which we all use without a second thought today. A new vocabulary had to be decided upon with regard to sensory terms, one which covered the components of flavour and odour and how we all sense them. The classical categorisation of sweet, bitter and sour, or salty, but also a much wider array of descriptive terms, such as floral or fragrant. Aspects of pungency, which is basically a pain response, and the individual's thresholds or anosmia to certain compounds such as phenols were examined. This research did not stay in the laboratory. Together with Jim, she would take their sensory presentations to the staff of the member companies in their own premises, training over 500 panelists. This is back in the late 70s, early 80s. Whilst Pentland's did not cover the entire whisky industry, it uncovered enough of the independent, that's the non-DCL, now Diageo ones, to ensure that their chosen terminology across the industry became much more widespread and consistent than before. Another aspect of her immense contribution is that she was a female scientist operating in an, at that time, overwhelmingly male-dominated industry. It is probably difficult for most of the current members of the industry, where gender seems no barrier to any role whatsoever, to realise what a rarity she was during her career, and also what a role model she became to many of those who are in senior positions today. When considering who should be the recipient of the Jim Swan Award, the judges consider factors such as independence in not following the crowd, inspiration by encouraging others, and their legacy in achieving lasting change. Sheila is an outstanding candidate and worthy winner of this year's award. I am delighted to report that Sheila has reached the grand old age of 92 and is sharp as a tack, living in her home in Edinburgh. I remember working with Sheila back in the early 80s when I was in my early 30s. And when Kirsten said to me, "How old will she be now?" I said, "Oh, I don't know, maybe about 80. She's young in heart, I can assure you. She's very young in spirit. As I'm sure you understand, she didn't feel quite up to the journey tonight to join us in Glasgow. So a few days ago, the award was delivered to her by a former trainee of hers, Charles McLean, MBE. Please enjoy.
It is with the
this
greatest
short
possible pleasure
Sorry.
that I've been asked to give you this award. The very first Dr. Jim Swan Award from the Scottish Whisky Awards. Well deserved for services to Scotch whisky. Unsung heroes. Congratulations.
And this is really unbelievable, and I can only thank everybody who remembers me. I was a very, very lucky girl in the job I did. I met wonderful people, and as I say, from the day we met, Charlie, my blatheration with you has been a joy.
Well, it was you that set me on my journey as well.
Well, so you say.
Yeah, I do.
But I do
really
remember the day I opened the door to you for the first time.
1992, I think it was.
Okay.
Great. Well done. Well deserved.
You must think this is amazing. I'm
so
speechless. This
Yes,
wonderful,
and that is unusual.
and all the amazing, amazing people I met over all these years, and I was so lucky. And I have to admit, I was quite a pioneer woman when I started in the whisky industry, when I dared to turn up without several men. So I think in these days, I was a wee bit of a pioneer.
You certainly were, yeah. Lovely, well done.
I hope you enjoyed that video of Charlie's presentation to Sheila. Charlie is very open about when he first met Sheila. The courses that she ran were really meant to be only for the member companies of Pentland Scotch Whisky. And Charlie was writing a book on whisky, but he wasn't a member of Pentland's. And he blagged his way onto one of her courses. Basically, you know, he asked if he could go, and she encouraged him in, and you know, the rest is history. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to researching more into the life of Sheila Birtles in the coming months. I'm delighted to share that KD Media plan a short tribute film, which will provide us with a lasting tribute to her work and contribution to Scotch whisky. Meanwhile, may I ask you all to rise and enjoy a toast to our trailblazing sensory scientist, Sheila Birtles. The toast is Sheila Birtles. Sheila Birtles, a pioneer in Scotch whisky. She's an amazing woman. She is an amazing woman. You can make a feature film of her life. You certainly would. Thank you.
Alan, thank you so much for your beautiful words. I love that speech. That was absolutely pitched perfectly. One more time for the amazing Sheila Birtles. What a lovely moment that was. It's great, wasn't it? All right, here we go. It's time for our final award of the evening. And it is for Scottish Whisky Distillery of the Year. This is it, folks. It's the biggie right at the end. This special award is sponsored by long-term supporters of the Scotch whisky industry, Bruce Stevenson Insurance Brokers. And we're very happy to welcome back to the event Account Executive Graham Dempster. Thank you for that, Graham. Right, we have a fantastic, inspiring lineup of 4 distilleries who have all delivered an outstanding year of business in the face of truly immense challenges. Our finalists are, and a big cheer and applause for each of them. First up, Ardbeg Distillery. Next up, we have Ardnamurchan Distillery. Our third contender is Glasgow Distillery. And our fourth and final contender is Glen Scotia Distillery. 4 amazing and worthy finalists. Our judges said that all these distilleries showed how well they had reacted to the pandemic, brought together their local communities, created innovative responses, and also maintained high quality standards throughout the year. Generic pish. However, because it's so generic, we haven't given any clue to the winner. That's why we've done it. We've kept you right there to the end. So who is it going to be? Graham, it's over to you.
Thanks, Des. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Scottish Whisky Distillery of the Year, sponsored by Bruce Stevenson Insurance Brokers, is Glen Scotia Distillery.
Ian, talk me through this. Everybody's here, crowning glory tonight. You've taken the big one for Glen Scotia, Whisky Distillery of the Year. How does that sound?
What can I say? Absolutely amazing. What a journey it's been. Fantastic team. Everyone's, it's absolutely blown away. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's wonderful.
Very gracious of you. As I mentioned in that generic pitch, the challenges of the last year, 2 years, and they still continue. How have you dealt with that as a business?
It's been tough. It has been tough. But, you know, I think that's the beauty of a team. A good team. You know, the good team pulled together. And, we've just soldiered on. You've just got to keep working away. So.
You've got to keep going. And then positive thoughts then, final thoughts for the year ahead. What are we thinking? What's in the future for you guys and for the business?
We'll be back again next year.
Oh, there's a bold statement, defending their title. Look forward to a great year ahead. Worthy winners. They've been great all night and all year as well. Let's hear it for Glen Scotia Distillery! I think they're going to be dancing all the way to Campbelltown there after that. What a night ahead of them. And listen, what a year, what an evening it's been for us. Well done to everyone this evening. A massive congratulations to all our winners. And as we've seen, it's great to see such a variety of distilleries from across the country taking home awards tonight. Thanks to all our sponsors, without whom this event would not be possible. If you get a spare 5 minutes, it'd be great if you could pop a little email or message to any of these businesses to say thanks for their support for the awards this year. Can we get a round of applause for all our sponsors this evening, ladies and gentlemen? And of course, to our official partners who have stuck with us throughout this transition into this amazing hybrid world. To all our viewers, you guys watching the broadcast live from home, thanks for joining us tonight from all over the world. And many thanks to the amazing teams at KD Media, Vision Events Glasgow, and the Doubletree by Hilton who have kept this show on the road in these challenging times. Let's hear it for those guys. Absolute stars, every one of them. A reminder that I will ask all the category winners to come on stage just in a few seconds when I've finished with your trophy. We're going to get an overall winner's picture on the stage. The category winners only. We've then got ABBA Arrival ready to play for you and party into the night. Can I just say, shh, as much as I love the virtual one, it is so good to be back in a room with you absolutely crazy people. God willing, we're back next year. All the best. My name's Des Clark. That has been the Scottish Whisky Awards 2021. Good night.